If it wasn't for Chris Smith's terrier beagle mix named Tiki, he might have died. Chris was shot in the head on Thanksgiving in 2021 and survived, despite laying on the kitchen floor for 12 hours in a pool of blood. Chris says an EMT who arrived on scene said Tiki may have cuddled up against him to keep his body warm all night.
I think Tiki protected Chris. I think she probably laid right next to him.
The first time Chris regained consciousness was in early January 2022, about 2 months after the shooting. Chris had no memory of that night at all, nor the woman he was having a first date with, Leslie Reeves.
I said, "Who the heck's Leslie? I don't know Leslie."
You had no idea?
No, nothing.
Nothing?
No, nothing.
He had been shot by Leslie's jealous ex-boyfriend. For Chris's mother, the fact that her son is still alive is a miracle.
I thank my blessings daily that he's here with us.
After intense physical therapy, he's made incredible strides. He's now much stronger. But Chris is aware that his life is very different from what it once was.
Tough doesn't even describe it. Doesn't even describe it. And then my left leg is partially paralyzed from my hip to my knee, then from my knee to my toes, completely paralyzed.
Chris also lives with part of the hollow point bullet in his brain. Doctors say it's in a spot that makes it too dangerous to remove.
So that's where you got shot?
Yep, right here. Yep, you still feel it in my skull. Right there.
But he refuses to give up. Mark Reardon says his friend is still the same person he's always been.
I think at the core, he's still the same guy that I knew. He's still the smartass. He's still the guy that's going to talk about how good he is and how good he was and how much he could lift weights.
Chris works out at the gym most mornings, trying to regain muscle in the hopes that he will one day be able to walk without assistance. He's even back to being the lead singer in his rock and roll band. Even though Chris no longer lives with Tiki, he still visits his loyal dog, who is there through his long recovery.
How many people get a second chance in life?
And with that second chance in life, he met Michelle Albrecht. Nearly 2 years after Chris survived the attack, they had their first date. He told 48 Hours, her cobalt deep blue eyes had me at hello.
She's an angel, loving me and accepting me the way that I am.
He proposed to her on stage.
I just asked her if she'd marry me, guys.
What's the most important lesson out of all of this?
Don't ever give up on anything, ever, no matter how bad things are. Don't ever give up.